Hey y'all, it's Kaycee. So if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love books. I love buying them, not the price. I'm collecting them, reading them, discussing about them, reading reviews about them, watching YouTube videos about them, just everything to do with them. So with that being said, I want to discuss a book that I've recently read. So the book in question is called Schizo by Nic Sheff. This book is 262 pages. Let me just say right off the bat, this is an amazing book. I really like it. It was, I liked how the chapters were short. It was quick, concise. I finished it in literally like one day, like a half a day. It was just a really good book. To be honest, the reason why I picked it up was because of the cover. See that right there? It's kind of trippy. I was walking in Barnes & Noble and I was walking through the young adult section and it kind of caught my eye and I was like, whoa. And then I read the synopsis of it on the inside flap. So the plot of this book is that Miles has his first schizophrenic episode on the same day that his brother goes missing. And 2 years goes by, he's trying to deal with the fact that he has the disease. And after 2 years, he just can't take it, and he has to find his brother because he feels like he's alive somewhere and he feels it in him. Basically, that's the synopsis, and I can't go much into it without spoiling it. And let me just say that it's just a really good book. It's really quick. I like books that have quick chapters. I just feel like I breezed through them. This caught my attention because obviously I read it through in a half a day. It's a first-person based narrative from Miles' point of view, so we don't really get to know the other characters too well, but that makes sense because at the same time it's through his perspective. You don't have as much time invested in the other characters as you do with Miles. You do have his friends and his love interest, but other than that, it doesn't get too much into depth. And as a shorter book, you don't really have that much time, and I can understand why the author did that way. Also, I've never read a schizophrenic point of view book, and this was my first one, and I thought it was really, really interesting, and the way that it ties in. When he's describing something, you can tell. So that was really interesting as well. So that was my video. If you like me doing these type of videos, please let me know. Comment, like, do whatever. And I would like to make more of these. I wouldn't say on a regular basis because that would bring a little bit too much pressure, but definitely I would like to start reviewing or talking about books a little bit more. So yeah, goodbye. Starting to wear my glasses again. I can see better. This is that part where I want to start discussing it, so if you haven't read the book yet, please walk away, read it. And yeah, don't watch this. So I'm gonna let you go. Walk away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Discussion time. Oh my gosh, I did not see the ending coming. It was a real shock for me. I don't know if I maybe was too stupid to figure it out, or if maybe I should have seen it coming. But that chapter when the doctor's explaining that it wasn't real, I was just like, what? And I watched another reviewer, I forgot her name, but I'll link it down in the below description. She has previous experience with schizophrenic books, so she's read a couple, and she said that during the book she didn't really see a lot of the illness in the book as it should have been. And that last chapter not last chapter, I think it's like the 5th to last chapter, but that chapter changed everything for her. And with me, it's kind of like the opposite because I don't have any experience with the Ravens. It kind of helps. So yeah, that was insane. I thought how it was going to end was he was going to either accept the fact that his brother was dead, or if his brother was just taken, or just accepted the fact. But wow, that was insane. Right when I read that part, I started thinking back like, okay, did anybody ever acknowledge that it was his brother? And thinking back, they didn't. It explains in the book that they never said Miles' last name. It was always the kid's first and last name, but Miles put it as first, middle, and last, which was really interesting. What did you think about it? And what did you like it, not like it? Thought it could have been better? Thought it could have been worse? Yeah. I like that hairstyle.